gotta say, if there is one thing I took away from Sonic Colors Rise of the Wisps Part 1, it's this idea I'm gonna tell you about in a little bit. So, Sonic Colors Rise of the Wisps Part 1 just dropped. It's a 2-part online animated short taking place in the world of Sonic Colors. I don't know where in the overall storyline it takes place, but I think it's just like a little mid-quill which takes place during Sonic's time on Sweet Mountain. We've got Dr. Robotnik, Orbot, and Cubot harnessing the power of the Wisps to power the Interstellar Amusement Park, and the new Jade Ghost Wisp, who has escaped, is telling Sonic all about their time captive with Doctor Eggman, how they escaped, and the Wisps that made sacrifices for said escape. Now, I'm gonna say this straight up, while I appreciate it's definitely more for kids, the story of Sonic Colors does nothing for me. And I think, like, Sonic is written in quite an obnoxious way in that game. Character writing definitely hasn't been the strong suit of any Sonic game, but especially not over the past, like, 10 or so years. And it kind of began mostly at Sonic Colors. But for all that it's worth, this short here is perfectly charming. It's definitely aimed at kids. I mean, most of Sonic is. But it's in that way that it's like, it can be enjoyed by adults, even if this is definitely pitched quite a bit younger than even other Sonic projects is. Other Sonic projects are. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna say this also. The animation here is pretty cheap, and you can kind of tell. But it looks fantastic. They've really made the most of what they have to work with the animation here. It's still very much in that, like, Tyson Hess sort of style, but it's definitely a little cheaper looking than, say, the Sonic Mania Adventures were, or the Team Sonic Racing Overdrive. But I think the animators still made really effective use of this style. Like, if you're gonna go cheaper, this is how you do it. This is how cheaper animation should look. It looks, I would dare say, a lot nicer than a lot of kids' cartoons on TV these days. Definitely take this over the Cal Arts art style, that's for sure. Not that that would ever be necessary for a Sonic project, but all I'm saying is, if I saw this on, like, Saturday morning TV, I would say, while it does look quite cheap, it still looks a cut above what a lot of, like, you know, a lot of TV shows for kids look like, just because I think they've made really good use of what they have at their disposal here. It's pretty, and I'd really love to see more like this. Like the Sonic Colors game it's based on, there are some constraints, I'm guessing budgetary constraints and stuff, but they've made the most of it. And that's what makes it work. Good art direction, like the character design work here, I mean, it's Sonic and Tails, but they look really clean, they look really nice and on model, they're really expressive. Orbot and Cubot, yeah, they're robots, right? They're mechanical. Yet they still look emotive. They still are really expressive. I'm also gonna say this. Outside of the Sonic Boom cartoon, I've never really been all that fussed by Orbot and Cubot. I appreciate that Sega are trying to do the whole scratch and grounder thing. Because, like, Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog is my favorite Sonic series. And I love scratch and grounder. But Orbot and Cubot never really did it for me. In this, though, I really enjoyed them. I especially like the part where Cubot becomes the Sonic Colors Wisp announcement voice.
Little Sonic, sir, what a...
Good! Great! Awesome!
honor it is to work with an
Outstanding!
marvel of engineering such as your...
Amazing!
Like, I genuinely, it got a chuckle out of me. Like that's the thing is, I acknowledge that, you know, it's pitched younger, a lot of the humor, such as like Sonic doing impersonations of Eggman and stuff, it's pitched down more at kids, so it'll get like a little smile out of me. I get what they're trying to do. This bit, though, got a genuine laugh out of me, so loved that. Obviously, unlike Team Sonic Racing Overdrive, Chow in Space, and Sonic Mania Adventures, this does have dialogue in it, and I think Roger Craig Smith and Kate Higgins, they do a really nice job. Kate Higgins back as Tails, it is great. Like, you know, like, you can definitely tell the difference between her and Colleen O'Shaughnessy, but obviously she was the voice of Tails in Sonic Colors, and I'm genuinely surprised they got her back for this. But she does a great job. I think, like, she's just as good as Colleen O'Shaughnessy. Like, yeah, they're both great. I think, you know, post-2010s, Tails' voice has definitely just been, you know... Tails has had some of the best voice actresses he's ever had. No Mike Pollock in this, though. So that's... I guess that's a little disappointing. Like, you see Eggman at the start, but it's just like a story time sequence, and it's, you know, you got Tails and Sonic doing impersonations of him. You know, like, that's fair enough, I guess. But when I saw Eggman, I was like, oh, we gotta get some Pollock. Nah, no Pollock in this one. I guess we'll just have to keep calm and Pollock on. This is a really tiny detail, and this is more to do with Sonic Colors Ultimate, the game. They show gameplay footage from Sonic Colors Ultimate during the end credits, and I'm gonna say, we're still seeing improvements. One thing I found kind of lame about the Sweet Mountain footage from Sonic Colors Ultimate is they got the jelly bean missiles, but when they explode, there's no fucking jelly beans coming out of them. And it's like, why? But in the end credits, we see a jelly bean missile explode, and a bunch of jelly beans come out of it. So, we're getting there. We're seeing more changes even now. So, yay. So yeah, the animation's really nice. The writing's definitely a cut above the game it's based on. I mean, like, I think this is written by Tyson Hesse, and he understands Sonic. It's very obvious now that he understands Sonic. I think Ian Flynn also had a little hand in the writing. So it's like, the question is this a sign of things to come? Because there's been rumors that, like, Ken Pontac and Warren Graff will be stepping down from the writing team of the Sonic games. Could it be that maybe Tyson Hesse and Ian Flynn will be replacing them? Because I think that would be a win-win for everybody. I think that would be like the dream combination for Sonic writing in the future. Sega, or anyone that's high up, if there's even the slightest chance you're watching this, throw bags of money at those guys. Like, Ian Flynn and Tyson Hesse, they get Sonic. They just get it. What this character can be, what he's about, what the world of Sonic is about, they get it. But yes, my main takeaway from this is just this big idea. So, like, obviously, the Sonic movie has been pretty successful, and people definitely like Sonic as an on-screen hero. I don't know what their contract with Paramount means, if maybe that makes this impossible, but I would definitely be game for more stories in the worlds of the Sonic video games in this animation style. And while I think these YouTube shorts are great, here's something that I think could print money for Sega potentially. Straight to DVD animated Sonic movies like this. This same overall animation style, but in straight to DVD animated movies. Because there's a lot of people, like, it's quite clear that a lot of people would love to have, you know, movies based on, like, Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 and stuff like that. And I don't think the Paramount movies are going to do that. Like, if you look at the story of the first Sonic movie, it's a road movie with Sonic in it. If you look at the plot synopsis for the second one, it's more like sort of a Home Alone sort of thing, but with Sonic and his friends in it. And I think we're going to get those sort of playing it safe movie mashups from the Paramount Sonic universe. I feel like, you know, you could really sate those fans that want stuff that's more in the universe of the games if Sega did like a Sonic animated universe with straight-to-DVD animated movies akin to, like, the DC animated universe. Or they could, like, sell them to Netflix or something. I don't know, straight-to-DVD, straight-to-streaming, whatever works. I think, you know, Sega should definitely look into, like, a DC animated universe kind of thing, but for Sonic, pulling lots of more inspiration from the games than what we would get in, like, the Paramount films. But that's just my idea. But, yeah, what do you guys think? Comment below and discuss, and as always, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it, hit subscribe, hit the like button, and in the description below are links to different social media feeds, as well as my Patreon, and a special shout out goes to the patrons in the $10 tier. That is Marcus Ward, Sirius the Skeptic, Biotonuts, and Mr. SP. Thank you guys, you're the best, but as for the rest of you, thank you so much for watching, guys, and have a great day.